Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there. There's a community where we can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at the Deadpool. And again, no, not Deadpool. This happens occasionally. I have this movie twice. I have it by itself here at home, and I have the Dirty Harry collection up at my family cabin. I realized this was a Dirty Harry movie as soon as I heard Harry Callahan. I was like, okay. I planned on doing these movies later, but these movies are all standalone. The only thing that strings them together is Clint Eastwood and the fact that he's a cop and that it takes place in San Francisco. Those are the only connections to my knowledge. I'm sure this one had some Easter eggs. I mean, there's one I can think of, but I'm not going to talk about it because it'll give something away. But I'm sure there are other Easter eggs to the other movies in there. For instance, Easter eggs that weren't intended to be Easter eggs. Mark Alamo, I think I'm getting that right, is in this. Gold Ducat, just like Garrick was in, and the villain, I guess spoilers, for the first Dirty Harry. This movie also stars a young Jim Carrey. It's only about 10 minutes he's in the movie. A young Liam Neeson, and obviously Clint Eastwood. Also, you'll find, because of Jim Carrey's character, Guns N' Roses is in this movie. Jim Carrey's supposed to play this young rock star, and he's filming a movie with this director who's played by Liam Neeson, and it's a horror movie. That's all Liam Neeson directs. He just makes horror movies. And they play Welcome to the Jungle as one of this character's songs. And you think it's a music video at first, and it probably would be. If this was reality, it probably would be a music video that was in a movie. Well, like I said, Jim Carrey's only in for about 10 minutes. He dies because of the murderer that's going around. It's called the Deadpool because there's this list of celebrities on there. It's supposed to be a game, and that's why also Liam Neeson is seen as a suspect, because he's playing this game, the Deadpool. He's supposed to make up this list and see if these celebrities die within the year or something like that. And people on that list start dying. That's why he's a suspect. The way Guns N' Roses comes in here is that I guess they're seen as his bandmates. They show up at his funeral. I was like, wait a second. Watching the funeral. That's Axl Rose. He keeps on panning over. Oh, there's Slash. Yep. And then you see another picture of, I guess, a brief picture of the entire band in the movie. It's like, if you're going to use our song, which they only used twice, we want to be in the movie. Like, okay, fair enough. Put you in the movie. Aside from all of that, this movie is just absolutely... I don't know if it's intentional, but this movie's hilarious. Oh my god. It's such 80s cop cheese. I love it. I absolutely love this movie. It's great. I can't wait to watch the rest of the Dirty Harry movies. I guess since I've seen and reviewing the last one first, I'll just go backwards. Because, to my knowledge, the other ones aren't in any order, really. Even though, like, the years they came out, you can obviously tell, okay, Clint Eastwood's younger here than he is here. But other than that, they're episodic. And this has one of the goofiest car chases I've ever seen. So one of the methods that the killer uses are these car bombs. I don't mean, like, turn the engine, car explodes. I mean, toy car bombs. Something I've only seen so far, until now, in the Batman animated series with the one episode where Adam West comes on. I won't go into it. It's a great episode. But it's the only other time I've seen toy cars used as bombs, I think. I don't know. There are any other instances, I can't remember at the time, but this is just the goofiest car chase ever. Because the killer uses the same method twice, and the second time is on Dirty Harry. He puts it together because he finds this tiny wheel at the first explosion, and he sees this car, and he's like, wait a second, and he just drives off. It would have been better for the chase was a little shorter. It goes on for a little too much. I think what makes this so funny, and a lot of cop movies, to my understanding, were like this in the 80s. There's just a whole bunch of one-liners in this movie that just land every single time. This movie is amazing, and I'm looking forward to watching the other Dirty Harry movies. They're not coming up next. Next week, it's not a movie you can get anywhere, but I'm going to review it because I've seen it before, and it was made by someone I know. It's a comedy, so it's really, really good. That's why I want to review it. And hopefully, I can interview the director. His name is Stephen Yarnell. Those are my thoughts on The Deadpool. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this movie and the other Dirty Harry movies. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.